YouTube, what's cracking? It's Brina. Um, I want to get some stuff off my chest about the title of the video. I want to shout out to a few doctors here on YouTube who's been staying real about health and about what to do and things of that nature. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Mike, wonderful family medicine doctor out there in New York City, and also he's also a YouTuber. He's been dedicated most of his time when he's not doing practice that family health is important. So shout out to you, Dr. Mike, for staying real on that. So appreciate the love, of course. Who else do I give a shout out to? Uh Mama Dr. Jones, a special shout out to you for keeping it real about pregnancies and menstrual cycles and things of that nature and childbirth and stuff like that. She's a wonderful mom of four. She's a OB. She's an OB gynecologist um, out there in California. So shout out to her. Who else did I give a shout out to? Dr. Antonio Webb, spine surgeon out there in San Antonio, Texas. Brother, keep up the good work on being a spine surgeon. So, 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 in other words, motherfucking kudos to all y'all gave shout out to. Who else? Austin Chiang. He's a GI specialist. I don't know what city and state he's in. I think he's in California as well. I don't know for sure. But he's also on YouTube. Check him out. Azrael. Who else? Fuck Doc Dana. She's a podiatrist. And I think her fiance is an anesthesiologist, Dr. Miro. So shout out to both of you for keeping it real about foot health and about anesthesiology and things of that nature. So shout out to you guys. Oh, and a special shout out to wonderful Dr. Kevin Jabal. He was a plastic surgery resident until he left about a little over a few years ago. Now he's educating people about health and stuff like that, and also keeping up with everything else. And also shout out to Med School Insiders for you know staying in touch with reality about medical school and about how medical school really gets down. So just thought I'll point that out. Um, yeah. The reason why I say America needs more doctors is because of this. We need more doctors because we need more doctors that will keep it real with their patients. There are so many doctors out there that want a lot of their patients. They want to be like, oh, you got this and that going on, but we're going to run more tests on you anyway. You see, I look at TV shows like Doctor House and The Good Doctor and Grey's Anatomy and The Resident and Chicago and Chicago Med and all them other little places or whatever. I looked at those shows because I want to see what the hell not to do when I go into medicine. You see, the one thing that everybody don't tell you in medicine is that there's certain things they ain't gonna tell you while you're in medicine. I shout out those inspirations to those doctors that's on YouTube is because they take a lot of their time trying to make up these videos about what to do when it comes to health and what not to do while in medical school and things of that nature. The reason why I like doctors like Dr. Mike and Dr. Mama Jones and then Dr. Antonio Webb, um, and all them other people, even Austin Chang, the reason why I listen to them is because they they went through the hell in medical school. They went through the training, the residency, and things of that nature. They went through all that good stuff. And they also talked about the pressure that came with that logic. Now, I get it. Becoming a doctor is one of the longest trained careers you can ever get yourself into. It's more dedication, it's more money you got to invest into it, it's more of the work. I get that logic. But the number one thing you gotta understand is okay, excuse me. Sorry everybody. I've been holding that in. Yeah, excuse me. Um, oh, don't mind this. This is from the little accident from the other day. I'm okay. The reason why I say America needs more doctors, like I said, is um because we don't take enough time to look at look at the hardships that they have to go through when they became a doctor. Oh, and there's another person I wanted to shout out to. His name is Dr. Jordan Wagner. He's an emergency medicine doctor. So Dr. Jordan, motherfucking kudos for surviving the emergency room, my friend. Motherfucking kudos. Okay? Motherfucking kudos. So yeah. But anyway, the title of this video basically, I want to say something about that. Hmm. Excuse me, I'm been a little sleepy. Um, we need more doctors like that is because nobody want to sit down and listen. Nobody want to sit down and have all that oh, sorry everybody. And everybody want to look at it as if some type of joke. Doctors go through so much. Doctors like Mike, Dr. Jones, Dr. Chang, and oh, and even Dr. Goodman, who's a psychiatry resident, you know, whatever, or even Dr. Violet, who's doing internal medicine, rheumatology. Sorry if I look like I'm crying. I just got out of the hospital last night, so you have to excuse me. So, um, basically, what I'm saying is this: doctors are struggling to not just to make ends meet, but to keep their sanity, to keep themselves from being burnt out. The top three specialties have the highest rate of burnout: emergency medicine, internal medicine, and surgery. Those are my top three. The reason why emergency medicine has so many doctors that's so burnt out is because they can't handle all the endurance. They have to deal with over 20 to 30 patients coming in every single day. They gotta deal with that mess every single day. You know what they have to deal with? Gunshot wounds, people getting burned, women going through discharge after being pregnant and they going through miscarriage, men going through discharge after they get hurt, shot, wounded, whatever, kids being in car accidents, people getting blades and stuff stuck on a on a mouth and all kind of stuff. Oh, and there's a dentist on it I want to give a shout out to. His name is Dr. Benjamin Waters, also known as the dentist. So, my friend, you out there in California and you're an orthodontist, my brother, motherfucking kudos. Cause that means you survived 8 years of hell going through dental school. Congratulations to you. Like I said, I have a friend. She's at Marquette right now. She's studying to become a dentist herself. She's got 6 more years to go. This is her first year. She's just getting started. And she's 21 years old. Look, you guys, I get it. There are a lot of doctors and dentists and podiatrists and optometrists and ophthalmologists out there that don't like to be honest. Let me explain something to you. The reason why some of these doctors don't really want to be honest with their patients is because of two things: depression and burnout. Doctors have the highest rate of burnout, especially in surgery. Because look at all the shit they gotta go through. They have to deal with blood getting splattered on them. They gotta deal with angry ass family members after being stuck in surgery with their family member for more than 4 or 5 hours. That's hard. To me, becoming a doctor is like a video game. You have to pass over 100 levels just to get to this point. Becoming a doctor is difficult. I don't know what make everybody think that when it comes to the money and think and everything like that, they think about careers. The first thing that pop in their head is, "Oh, maybe I should become a doctor." Look at all the hell you got to go through to even get that kind of money. The training, medical school, undergrad, all them classes you got to motherfucker take. The pressure. Professors being up in your face every 5 minutes. Pre-health advisors going in your face like this and all kind of shit. Y'all gotta understand something. Doctors go through hell for what they have to go through. You think it was easy for them to make that kind of money that they're making now? No, it's not easy. You think Dr. Mike and Dr. Mama Jones, you didn't think they was feeling the pressure when they was going through medical school? Dr. Mama Jones anyway, because she's an obstetrician gynecologist. She's like a she's like a reproductive surgeon slash specialist. She deals with women that's going through miscarriage, women who's going through pregnancy issues, no, menstrual problems, um, female organ illnesses, stuff like that. You think she didn't go through? You damn right she did. You think Dr. Rena Malik, who lives down south, she's a urologist. You think she didn't have to hear all them damn jokes from guys? Why are you in this profession? I thought urologists is normally guys. You think she didn't have to go through all that? Yeah. She is one of the most highly respected urologists in her field. Very, very highly respected because she was brave enough to become a urologist and a pelvic surgeon. You don't believe me? Check out her channel. You think she didn't go through? Oh, she did. You think Dr. Mike didn't go through becoming a family medicine doctor? And he came all the way here from Russia? Russia, one of the most poorest countries you can ever think of, and one of the most battle dominated kind of countries. You think he didn't go through? Yeah, he did. You think Dr. Chang didn't go through what the hell he went through? Becoming a GI doctor? And he's Asian? Yeah, they went through hell. You think Dr. Jabata didn't get a lot of flack when he left plastic surgery residency to do what he doing now? You didn't think he'd get a lot of flack? Oh yeah, best believe he got a lot of quack behind that shit. Guys, look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I understand doctors don't want to be honest, but sometimes y'all trust your own gut. See, like with me, Thursday, I fell and hit my head, but I didn't get checked out until yesterday. I don't have a headache. My head doesn't hurt. I'm a little dizzy, but that's to be expected after a fall. So you think Dr. Sutter, the guy that's a physiatrist that deals with people that's helping them get back to their normal lives, he's a PMNR doctor. He deals with people that had strokes, torn ACLs, broken bones, shit like that. You think he ain't going through? Oh yeah. You think Dr. Hope that works out there in the HSS out there in the UK, you think him and Dr. Karan ain't going through? Dr. Karan and Dr. Hope are both doctors. I don't know what specialties they in. I gotta figure that out and I'm gonna let you guys know in one of the comment sections. But yes. Doctors like the ones I've mentioned, they go through a lot. They go through so much. It's draining. It's very draining, y'all. You think they didn't go through? Yeah. You think they didn't struggle? Yep. I look up to doctors like Dr. Mama Jones and Dr. Mike and all the rest of them. I look up to them because I want to become like them one day, but not in the sense of how they did everything. I want to go about everything the non-traditional way. You see, it takes a lot of hard work to become a doctor. It takes a lot of motivation and a lot of physical strength to become a doctor and a lot of mental strength to become a doctor. It takes a lot. Those medical shows I just mentioned, they're not going to tell you, they're going to tell you a little bit about how hard it is to become a doctor, but they're not going to give you the full story. You want to know the full story about how to become a doctor and what the fuck not to do in medical school? Check out medschoolinsiders.com. Dr. Kevin Jabal is the CEO of that company. He helps plenty of people that's striving to become a physician to um to become better, happy, healthier doctors. Go through them. You think that the man that created Lecturio, you think he didn't go through when he was striving to become a doctor? Absolutely. I'm just saying. So I understand the training, the pressure, the depression, the severe burnout of becoming a doctor. I get all of that. You're gonna cry. You're gonna feel like you want to pull your damn hair out. So to those of you that's in, I'm excluding veterinary for right now because they only work with animals. I got y'all in a whole totally different video. Y'all gonna be in a whole totally different video. You see, to become a doctor, it kind of depends on what specialty you want to go into. See, for internal medicine, it'll take about 7, 8 years max. And that's not including what subspecialty you want to get into. See, for nephrology, that's an extra 2 years. Rheumatology, an extra 2 years. Cardiology, an extra three. Pediatrics, an extra three. Family medicine, well, that's a whole nother ballgame within itself. Geriatric physician, another 3, 4 years. Holistic doctor, another 3, 4 years. It's a lot that comes along with that. A GI specialist, another couple of years. Internal medicine is so broad and so widely spaced, you can practically study anything about the human body and then you'll just be good. Look at the lung doctors. They have to deal with people with lung issues, and people that's in the ICU. You think that's not hard for them to look at them people laying in them beds for months on end, and they have to keep constantly telling family members, "I don't know when they're gonna wake up." You don't think that's hard? You don't think that's rough on them? Let me tell you something about what doctors go through, and I'm gonna give y'all the straight real from the heart. Let me tell you something what doctors really go through. You got to get up early. Sometimes you got to get up late. It depends on how your schedule is. Now, I'm going to break it down by certain, not all, by certain specialties. Emergency medicine doctor, sometimes you have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the hospital. Sometimes you have to get up early in the motherfucking morning to go to the hospital. You will be on call so damn much you're going to lose your sleep. And you're the kind of person that has no kids, no spouse, and a lot of time on your hands, and you really want to become an ER doctor, go ahead and do it. But best believe you're going to be dealing with a lot of patients, a lot of blood, and a lot of headache. and a lot of resources. Let me also tell you what doctors deal with after I get through explaining the specialties in internal medicine only. Rheumatologist. They gotta deal with people who has arthritis. You know what I'm saying? Psoriatic arthritis. Um, oh God. They gotta deal with people that has problem with blood in their joints and stuff like that, just like orthopedics. They gotta deal with that shit. Um, Nephrologist. They deal with people with kidney issues. You don't think they don't go through? Oh, yes, they do. You think them kidney, you think them people that deal with people on dialysis and things of that nature and kidney transplants, you don't think they don't go through? Absolutely. See, like with me, I want to become a nephrologist, somebody that deals with kidney problems. Because out of all the organs, that's the only organ they don't really talk about that much. They'll talk about the blood, the heart, the lungs, and the GI tract and the reproductive system for both genders. They'll talk about that. That's totally fine. I want to talk about I want to stand up for people with kidney problems. Nobody talks about them. Yes, rheumatologists and sleep medicine doctors, of course, but there's also the internal medicine doctors that they don't talk about, and they don't really talk about people in nephrology. They just don't. You see, when it comes to certain organs, sometimes they're not going to work with you. And if you feel like you're not getting the proper treatment or you feel like your medicine is not making you feel better, you need to go see your doctor. Because if I had waited any longer and I would have fell again, I would have a massive head injury. You see, I'm the kind of person that gets scraped and bruised easily. Like with here, I will scrape at the bottom of my face and I will scrape above my eye. Now, guys, look, I understand how difficult it is to deal with certain things and you can't really function. I get it. Life is difficult. Life is hard. Sometimes you're going to have to deal with people that like to flip, flap, jib, jab, and quack, quack. I get that logic. Believe you me, I get it. It's hard. I understand. Guys, look, I understand that sometimes things don't always gonna go your way. I know sometimes things ain't always gonna go good and gravy. I know how difficult it can be. But you have to put yourself in a position where things is just gonna have to keep on progressing. See, as a doctor, you gotta trust the process. You're gonna have to go through undergrad. You're gonna have to go through medical school. You're gonna have to go through the training. All of that stuff. Now, pre-medicine is just a track on your way to go to medical school. And you wanna go. Pre-law is nothing but a track to go to law school. Pre-dental, another prime example. Pre-podiatry. Take for Dana, for instance. She's a podiatrist. And her fiance is an anesthesiologist. They're both doctors. They both work in medicine. She's practically a podiatry surgeon. She works with the feet. She deals with calluses, feet smells, blisters, warts. She does all kinds of shit. You don't believe me? Check out Foot.Dana on YouTube. Check her out. Her fiance, Dr. Miro, he deals with people that he has to put to sleep during surgical procedures. He has to deal with that. He has to help. He has to deal with pregnant women getting the right amount of um what's that shit? Epidural. He helps people. He helps people. He actually helps people get some sleep. That's what he deals with. Doctor ER. or Dr. Jordan Wagner, I should say. He deals with people in the emergency room. Gunshot wounds, blood coming all out of nowhere, people getting hurt in the face, all kind of shit. Dr. Mike, he deals with the entire family drama, entire family saga, no matter what age they are. There's geriatric doctors, allergy and immunologists. Dr. Anthony Yoon, he's a holistic plastic surgeon. He's from Detroit. You don't think he didn't go through when he was going through plastic surgery? He went through. Trust. You don't believe me? Check out his channel. Dr. Antonio Webb, he's a spine surgeon out in San Antonio, Texas. You don't believe me about his story? Check out Antonio J. Webb, MD. Check him out. Dr. J. Goodman, he's a psychiatry resident. He's still in training. Dr. Siobhan, she's a internal medicine dash rheumatologist intern. She's studying to be a rheumatologist. And her channel name is Dr. Violent. Check out her channel. Dr. Mama Jones is an OBGYN. She deals with the female reproductive tract and gynecological problems. And she's also a surgeon. Check her out. Dr. Rena Mallett. She deals with people who has sexual problems. She's a urologist / pelvic surgeon. She has to deal with guys making dick jokes, I should say. She deals with people with sexual problems. And she also deals not just with the female reproductive tract, she deals with the male reproductive tract. She deals with that. Like I said, it's a process for any type of specialty. Dr. Glaubenflaken, he's an ophthalmologist. He deals with people with eye issues. He deals with that. Dr. Karan, he's a general surgeon out there in the UK. It's a lot of people that you have to look into. Dr. Jessie Gold, she's a psychiatrist. Guys, look, if you want to strive to become a doctor, go for it. But just know, you're going to have to put a lot of blood, sweat, tears, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of busting your ass in medical school. There's a whole lot you got to deal with. Now, my previous plan was to go to Johns Hopkins. That was my previous plan. But I think I'm gonna leave. I think I'm gonna leave that for like later on in life, and just focus on pre-medicine for right now until I get to that little breaking point. I'm gonna study. I'm still studying to become a doctor, but I'm gonna do it the right way. You want to become a doctor? Do it the right way. Save your money. And if you got debts and you want to go the non-traditional route, it's okay to do that. Take 2 years off from school and get them debts off your name. When you get through with that, you can start over again. Start over, work on becoming a doctor, and do what you got to do. Now, when it comes to medical school and when it comes to rotations, you're gonna have to go through all kinds of. You're gonna have to line up through all kinds of other specialties: surgery, psychiatry, internal medicine, and emergency medicine. Mm. Is it going to be hard? Absolutely. Now, the longest training is becoming a surgeon, especially like neurosurgeon, cardio, cardio, cardio surgeon, um, o- um, urologist, urology surgeon, spine surgeon, orthopedic surgeon, and all kinds of stuff. But don't lose yourself in the process. If you feel like you're gonna get burnt out, go get some help right away. Don't let all that stuff bubble and then you burst out, you ready, and then you're gonna get risk getting kicked out of your program. Don't do that. You see, like with me, if once I decide, once I do this doctor thing, and whatever the case is, I'm just gonna work on becoming a doctor right here in my city. I'm still gonna do the Johns Hopkins thing, but I'm gonna wait a little longer. I'm gonna wait. I just want to get these debts and stuff off my name. That's all I want. I'm gonna wait 2 years before I have to go back to school. I'm gonna wait. Probably take up a little small time, little thing or whatever. If this machining thing doesn't work out, I'll work on medical billing and coding. I'll work on that. Or a health unit coordinator or something like that. Work on something small first. Guys, look, I understand how crazy things can be. Just give yourself time to focus on you. When it comes to becoming a doctor, you focus on you. Get your mental, get your physical, and get your emotional right. I'm calming down for today because I'm still a little shooken up. That fall took a lot out of me. But if this becoming a physician thing don't work out, I'll just become a medical billing and coding specialist, and then I'm gonna be done. But I have a feeling becoming a physician is gonna be working out because at least with that, I could just become one of those internal medicine doctors that just get people admitted. I don't want to necessarily work in a clinic. I've always wanted to work in a hospital. Who knows? I might end up working at the hospital. I might end up working at Freighter. I don't know yet. But whatever my decision is, y'all be the first to know. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to quit vlogging. I'm not saying that at all. I want you guys to understand something. All you pre med and pre dentals out there, listen to me very carefully. Take care of your health because you don't want to struggle. Struggling to take care of yourself while in medical school or even in the pre medicine track or the pre dental track, or if you're already in dental school. Taking care of yourself while dealing with those two kind of majors are very, very difficult. Don't sell yourself short. Don't make it so hard on yourself. Give yourself time to put yourself in that position. Give it time. You're gonna make it. I promise you. I'm not gonna be doing all that yelling, ranting, raving like I used to in my older videos. I'm gonna be calm from this time around. I've been laying low and been calm these last couple of days. It's difficult. I get it. But guys, understand something. Doing what's best for you, I know it's a difficult journey, but don't make it so hard on yourself that you can't function. Don't lose yourself while you're becoming a doctor or a dentist. Don't lose yourself. Keep yourself motivated to keep it going. And if you feel like you're not getting enough money from school to become a doctor or a dentist, take up a side gig. Make extra money. Make that extra 2, 3 thousand. Now, if you're making it consistent and you're paying off your stuff, you won't have no debt by the time you get out of dental or medical school. You won't have any debt because how's it going to look? Just think about it. Or find a medical school that's really, really cheap and that will be willing to work with you. Take up some experience like an EMT or a nurse or a CNA or something just to gain that exposure. If you want to become a doctor, gain some experience. Volunteer at a hospital, see if that's what you really want to do. Because if this machining thing don't work out, I'll go into healthcare. That's what I always wanted to do anyway. I know it might sound like I'm a little sleepy and I'm a little tired. Um, I just I just I just gotta take care of myself. So I'm probably gonna give my job at least about another week. About another 2 weeks. And then I'm done. Work on something you know you can strive from. Just work on it. Keep yourself happy. And if you can't, find a way to talk to God and get yourself in prayer. I'm just saying. Um, Please keep on enjoying my videos. Enjoy my inspirational videos. Just keep enjoying them. Again, I know life is hard, but you have to make any decision in your life and make it make sense. And if you're scared you're gonna make the wrong decision, talk to God anyway. Because like I said in that time for a change video, we spend so much of our time trying to judge everybody else, trying to look down on everybody else. We forgot to check ourselves. Don't do that this year. Make this year a year to make yourself held accountable for your shit. Give it time, and I promise you, you'll make it in the long run. Um, Excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm still a little sleepy. Make this time an opportunity for you. Make it work. Don't cut yourself short. Is it going to be hard? Yes. Will it feel like as if everything gonna is gonna be all gravy and sweet? Of course. Just remember, you are worth more than you think. But again, to all my pre-meds and all my pre-dentals, don't lose yourself while you're studying or while you're working at a hospital or while you're working at a clinic. Don't lose yourself in the process. Take time also to get to know who you are. If you know you're going to do research papers and stuff like that, keep going. Don't stop, don't quit, don't give up. You are 4 steps closer to the finish line. You're almost there. You can make it. And to the ones that's in medical school right now or in dental school right now, don't give up yet. You're 2 steps there. You're damn near finished. Keep going. Because I've seen so many pre-meds and so many pre-dentals tell me they want to drop out. No. And to my pre-law, my pre-vets, I got y'all in another video. I got y'all covered. Make it your year. And don't worry about the small stuff. You're going to cry. You're going to feel like everything's wrong. All that junk. But if you can keep yourself in prayer and really ask God to help you, you'll be all right. This is gonna be my last little vlog for the day. I don't know. And this will be my last week working at the job. This will be my last week. Between this week and next week. I'm not gonna vlog again until my classes are over. That's when I'm gonna vlog again. I'm gonna be vlogging again in May. That's when everything is gonna finally calm down and I can finally focus on me for a change. I'm gonna probably keep on doing some little projects here and there with my camera. So y'all not gonna see me talking in front of the camera like I'm doing now a lot. I don't know when I'm gonna be doing this again, but as far as my new content, y'all gonna be seeing me doing some little projects here and there. Y'all gonna see me doing that instead. When I'm gonna get started, probably after class is over. I'm not vlogging again until May, but starting about another week, I will be taking my camera and just start filming. And just film. But yeah. Take care of yourselves and keep living. Keep living your life to the fullest. Like I told y'all in my video a few months ago, remember, you are a person with nothing to lose. You keep that mindset in your head, you'll be good. I appreciate you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And slap that notification bell whenever I upload or go live. I gotta start feeling better and get ready to leave this job. I don't know what day I'm gonna leave yet. I haven't really picked a date, but when I do, I'll let you know. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in May. Because I need to get over my fall, and it's gonna take me a little longer. Because I'm getting older, and it's taking a lot of my scars to heal. It's taking a lot. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace to you.